guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. Whoa, okay, this is getting too hot. So, what's up? It's been a long time. Well, even though I came back on my other video, I feel like I had to bring an element of seriousness. Do you get what I mean? Because if I'm like this, who's gonna take me seriously? Apart from me. I don't even take myself seriously, but on those, like on spiritual things, I take seriously. But when I'm just doing videos like this, I feel like I can be more I wouldn't say more myself, but more light-hearted and the fun side of me. I'm always fun, by the way. So I'm getting back onto the YouTube thing because I feel like I stopped too early. Way too early, and I need to bring it back. So I'm doing too much hand movements. Well, like my nails are done. My nails aren't done. Let's not talk about it. I want to do what I was doing before, but also I told you I want that balance. So I want a balance of spiritual things and fun things, story times, whatever else. I don't know why I did that. How is life like as an only child? It's quite sad. It was actually quite sad, to be fair. It was sad. My mum always wanted 2 children, and then she stopped at me. That's a bit rude. It's a bit rude. Yeah, I don't blame her. Like, she has her reasons. Growing up, like being a younger me, I was like, I wished I had siblings. It was literally my goal in life. I literally wanted to have a brother or sister. I just wanted a sibling because life growing up was really sad. Like, it was sad. Most of my friends had like brothers or sisters, so it was literally always me. I used to get so bored. I remember, oh god, it's so tragic. I used to have a childminder, and this is actually really embarrassing to say, but at the time I was like, why did they like... Anyway, okay, let me tell you. I used to, like, as a child, I would really go there on the holidays just because I had nobody to play with here. Wow. Wow, that's really sad. I don't even know why she did, but she must have had to pay the woman for me to stay there, but just so I could have like people to play with. Wow. Wow. But yeah, so it's actually sad, but it's embarrassing at the same time. Like, girl, go play with the little Bratz dolls that you had. There was a period in my life that there was so many people like in my neighborhood, so many kids in my neighborhood who I used to chill with, and they were some of the best times of my life. And then suddenly everything depleted. It depleted. Like, everyone was gone. They dispersed. Was it me? I used to always complain to my mom, like, I'm bored, like, mom, and she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to do, so I would always be I remember I used to just bug her all the time, like, mom, I'm bored, mom, I want to do something, like, I want to play with friends, the friends that weren't there. I used to talk to myself a lot when I was younger, but that just followed through. I still do, but people just don't know. I was very spoiled as a child, I can't lie. But there's one way acting spoiled, and then there's one way being spoiled and being humble with it. I was humble with it. I was just, in that sense, I was very like, okay, child, be quiet now, because I always used to pester. I used to terrorize her. So people always used to tell her, you need to stop spoiling your child, but I'm sorry, I've turned out better than some of your your children. So who's the real winner? People always used to complain about them having siblings, and I'd be like, give them to me then. As I grew older, it got easier, a lot easier. Like, now I don't really, it's not like I don't like people. I like people to an extent. It's more like I really like my own space, like a lot. So sometimes I'll just hibernate for a while. Nobody will hear from me, and I have to, you know, let people know I'm still here. Like, hello, hi, how are you? I'm here. Being an only child molded me. I was more independent in things. I knew myself more, and there was no influences to like, because I feel like sometimes when people have siblings, their siblings' personalities can sometimes shape them whilst growing up, if you get what I mean. And I feel like I didn't really have, it could be in a negative, it could be in a positive way too, but can be in a negative way as well. I was able to explore myself more. I was able to just express myself in the way I wanted to express myself. And I think that's why, like, growing up I was very expressive in terms of my personality. Like, I feel like it could have gone either way though. Like, I feel like sometimes when you're an only child, you become very very enclosed. You become a very enclosed person, and someone who just shuts off the world. But I feel like I can be like that, like I just said, but for the most part I'm quite a open person. I'm very open because I feel like throughout my childhood I've had to, like, I was open but with myself, if you get what I had friends, by the way, don't get it I had friends. I went to school in a town that wasn't my town, so all my friends were there, and it's like, I'm a child, my mum didn't drive, I don't drive obviously, so I guess I'm in my own house, you know, just by myself. Like I said, like, I had time to really explore myself and find out what I like, what I don't like, without the added pressure from siblings to be, because I know some siblings force their siblings to behave in a certain manner. So I was able to explore that by myself, which was good. And I feel like my mum raised a pretty okay daughter, if I don't say so myself. I discovered I have a sibling, but she lives in Birmingham, and it's on my dad's side. And I didn't know my dad growing up. It doesn't really, I mean, not to say it doesn't count, because that's a bit rude, but it's like, we don't have a connection, we don't have a relationship, so yeah. But being an only child now, like, I'm very happy. I feel like I don't have to, because sometimes, a lot of the time, I just don't want to speak to people, and I realised that in university I just don't want to speak to people. And I don't know, it's weird, because I used to be someone who always wanted to be speaking to somebody, but now I don't know. And I feel like when I come home, like, I just have to talk to my mum, that's it. And I'm happy with that. Like, I'm happy because my mum can talk, but I feel like I can just stay in my own space, not be irritated too much. I feel like when you've got siblings, sometimes, in some cases, you're constantly worrying about how they're gonna be when they grow up, the experiences they have. They don't have that added pressure, especially like when you're an older sibling. You have to be a role model. I can just do my own thing. I'm civilized, okay? I'm civilized. Yeah, I feel like it's alright. It's okay. I'm living a great life. Like, I'm happy. It was a tough road, but we got here, and I'm fine not having a sibling. Like, it's actually okay. It's alright. Like, it's not by force. I don't have to pester my mum to have more children. I think one of me is enough. But then I don't think that if they were like me, I'd like to have a twin. That would be cool if they weren't like me, because two of me is, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Life as an only child is good on this side now. It's good on this side. So don't worry about me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I feel like people to wonder a lot, what's life like as an only child. So that's it. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.